So it is interesting. I was I like reading about Vedanta. So I was reading the lectures of Swami Dayananda Saraswati, his home study on Bhagavad Gita. So in the initial one, he talks about, when the sloka Bhagavad Gita starts, it says, it is Srimad Krishna Arjuna Samvade, it will come. So he was explaining what Samvada is. And then when it comes, Samvada, so it is a discussion, so there are 4 types of it. When he says, he gave a couplet. The couplet goes, Acharya Padam Adatte, Padam Sishya Swamedaya, Padam Sab Brahmacharibhyaha, Padam Kala Kramenacha. So when an empirical knowledge happens, it happens in 4 quarters. Each padam means a quarter. So what you get from the teacher is a quarter. What the student themselves infer is another quarter, which is extension of what they know. Then another quarter from their peers and another quarter over a period of time. That was a huge revelation. Later I found from my children who are studying Sanskrit that it is called Subhashitam. There's a huge textbook having many Subhashitams, which is good sayings. That started the whole thing. Then I figured, my God, even if in the education process, everybody have been talking about faculty, you set right the faculty and you get the best, you get only 25%. Okay? The student learning themselves and what they know, even if it is little, sharing among themselves, and people who have inferred it over a period of time, bringing them in and making them all a legitimate part of the education process is the problem. Or rather, making it legitimate is the solution. So how can we do it? That is how the entire seed for the innovation started. And then once we know the problem, in the industry we are all trained to know how to make it work. So I continue to be an innovator. I'm a very compulsive innovator. So putting the rest of the model around it was pretty easy. The interesting thing is, what I found was, when you look around, most of the students, they have already spent a lot of money trying to get the education. Okay, you ask them to pay some more. No, that's a bit of a problem, and you don't have to do that. That's when I figured that, hey, how somebody like Google can give all the features you want and not charge you, and give more, and then more, and then more. So there is a way to do it. So go and figure it out. Once we figured it out, then the rest is a cakewalk. Offer it to them free. No charge. Just bring them together and make it happen. So it kind of rolled on from there. I was trying to give it away to somebody. I contacted a bunch of people who are in the education and said, hey, here it is. It'll help the students. Go and do it. They said, but we cannot charge the students. No, you don't. Because if you charge them, you lose a huge bunch of. I won't give it to you unless you make it open for any student in the world. Okay. So that became a bit of problem, and it was languishing for 2 years. Then I said, you know what, it's got to happen. Got out and started the whole thing, and that's the quick story of where the idea came from and where we are today as me presiding over an enterprise and getting it out there.